A $2.3 million piece of land has Norfolk council members at odds. The city purchased the land in the Broad Creek area to make way for a public library. Council voted on the project last week, but it wasn't an easy one. 10 Your Side's Jason Marks is working his sources to explain why. Jason.
Nicole, it came down to several members wanting more information on the purchase before they cast a vote. One member even saying she felt as if she were blindsided.
I don't think there's a soul on this council that is against the library. I think it's just that it popped up on the agenda without any kind of briefing, public session, private session, closed session, or any session.
You won't find any council members who are opposed to putting a new library on this land in Norfolk's Broad Creek area. But when it came to buying the land, last week, some members felt as if they were left in the dark.
This shows up on the docket at $2.3 million, and I'm going, where's that coming from?
Vice Mayor Anthony Burfoot says the money to buy the land for the new library is coming from a neighborhood fund. For years, folks in that community have been taxed for improvement projects.
It will serve many communities on that side of town.
Sounds like an easy vote. However, it was anything but.
When we saw something that we hadn't been briefed on, that's what really raised the red flag. And that's when we turned to the manager and said, what's this?
Andy Protegero says he expects to be briefed on any public purchases, but Burfoot says that's not always the case.
It was a part of the neighborhood plan, and so why would it come to the council? You're not going to negotiate it.
Council members were given an agenda that included the library vote days before the meeting, but several were surprised when it came up.
I just want to say something. I am totally blindsided by this, too.
Councilman Barkley Wynn says the disagreement shouldn't have happened, and there's plenty of blame to go around.
I see it as an error on administration for not bringing it to us early, and then on our council part for not questioning it when we had 4 days to and say, hey, let's take a look at this. And we could have.
Now, the council did pass the purchase of the land, but it really became a war of words. The meeting got so heated at one point, Councilman Riddick even said the reason why there were members arguing against the vote was because of race. As we mentioned, none of the members are against the library, only against how the vote went down. In the newsroom, Jason Marks, 10 on Your Side.